the honorable guests who have come all the way from Mauritius, and ladies and gentlemen. This is a short presentation. What Mr. Girish Gupta, the Secretary General, had said, that आज जो ये meeting हो रहा है, ये presentations हैं, this is the result of what was sown 22 years back, which started off as an international conference in which the Home Minister of Mauritius, Mr. Lothan, was there. Okay, and I had proposed that in the Hindu philosophy, सात समुद्र पार कर ले तो you get nirvana. Okay, a senior citizen exchange program, roots and spirituality, and for the benefit of all the generations. So born out of that is intergenerational relationship and intergenerational training programs, which Respectage International has been conducting in various schools and colleges and various institutions. यहाँ पे कितने लोग हैं जिन्होंने intergenerational words सुना हो? हाथ खड़ा करें। 22 साल के प्रयास के बाद one person has heard of intergeneration. In a pursuit for earning more, lost connect with each and every generation. Of Mauritius and Respectage International, the MOU that was signed, to carry forward and create awareness amongst each and everyone, the necessity of having intergenerational training program. Right. Now benefits everyone. And yet another phrase which Honorable Prime Minister has been repeatedly using is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning this phrase is from scriptures, Maha-Upanishad, and it means the world is one family. If the world is one family, the responsibility of holding this family together lies with the elders. Let's not shirk this responsibility. Now, where have we gone wrong and how to go forward? Since they had visited nursing training college, it is slightly area specific to nursing profession, though it applies to everyone. First and foremost is the flow of guidance has to be from the elders to the younger generation. Okay. Second, the younger generation is to present themselves to that environment. To that extent, it is really heartening to see the 3 backbench being filled by youth. Thank you so much for your presence today here. Elders need to continuously update themselves to stay relevant. Where is the gap being created? ये फर्क आज के youth में और elders में फर्क क्या है? The digital environment. Okay. All the youth have got busy in the digital environment, whereas the elders are not aware of how to exploit or stay relevant in this environment. This is the gap that we need to bridge, and the gap would be bridged by mutual cooperation. And of course, the aim, as I said, is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and affirming that the worth of all life, human, animal, and plants, and the value of the interconnectedness on earth and the universe. That is a very large aim. So it is a small effort, these kind of small efforts, these kind of small droplets, which will finally, we hope, will get together once and form a big ocean. Now, how many have dogs? 1, 2, 3. Okay, plenty. Now, the confusion is the normal command that we give is sit. You say sit, the dog sits down, isn't it? Now, what happens if you use this phrase sit for the dog to run? Will it run? No, the dog gets confused. Okay. What we mean is something else and the result is something else. It is lack of clarity, goals and the deep conviction that it will produce a result. We need to be grateful to the present day environment that we are a witness to a huge cultural revolution, a spiritual revolution which is taking place. We have been, Respect Asia International has been able to participate by initiating this program 22 years back. And it is the responsibility of the youngsters sitting behind for them to carry it forward. Let us review lessons learned from a recent accident. What I'm arriving at is the end result, where all this training takes place and leads you to. Okay. Now, Japan Airlines 123, date 2nd January. It is the deadliest air accident in history which has taken place. Okay.
Ended in a dramatic rescue. On board the Japan Airlines Airbus 350, a twin-engine, twin-aisle aircraft, were 379 passengers and crew. It had set off from Shin-Chitose Airport in the city of Sapporo at 4:22 p.m. local time on a flight that would take 1 hour and 25 minutes. Here's the route Flight 516 was taking according to flight radar. You can see other aircraft on the same path into Tokyo's Haneda Airport. By 5:45 p.m, the plane had turned, ready for its final approach over Tokyo Bay. The airliner touches down on runway C at 5:47. It's at this point it's in collision with the Japan Coast Guard plane. The Bombardier Dash 8, one like this, had 6 crew on board and was preparing to take off to the port city of Niigata. Only the pilot would survive. The plane was not equipped with a modern ADS-B transponder used to transmit information about an aircraft's position.
It looks as though they were asked to stop short of the runway at a holding point, and that did not happen for some reason. The chances are that it may have happened very quickly, the whole incident, and the controller didn't spot that the aircraft was on the runway. This could be because it was at night, so it's harder to see visually.
Video posted on X shows those on board using 3 emergency exits with inflatable chutes. 2 of the safety was posted at 6:29 p.m, within 45 minutes of the plane touching down. Despite the tannoy system not working, all 379 passengers and crew got out alive. Statistics suggest the biggest risk is when a plane is landing. There were 720 airliner accidents between 2017 and 2022. This is a breakdown of them, from taxiing before takeoff through the whole course of a flight. More than a third of those happened as the aircraft was coming into land, 250 incidents.
Was in a hurry for a rescue mission. 379 passengers, they did not know that the emergency gates, there are 8 of them, and there were only 3 functioning. Which 3 exits, nobody knew. But it is over a period of time. If I say it is somewhere early 1950s, jo change aaya, the kind of revolution which took place in Japan, a kind of intergenerational training of each and every person, which resulted in the saving of this 379 lives. No passenger stood up from his seat. They waited for instructions. And the crew, the cabin crew, they were so well trained, each one knew what to do in this kind of an emergency situation, which comes once in probably 50, 100 years. And in 90 seconds, 379 passengers are evacuated safe. An impossible task. It has been achieved by one thing, and that is self-discipline. None of the passengers took any of the belongings from the aircraft. They went empty-handed, which assisted in safe evacuation. Similarly, our intergenerational learning some point of time wherein this shows the benefit. So the intergenerational activities offer opportunities of learning and help to reduce ageism. The four themes that are identified is seeing beyond first glance, जो immediately आपको नजर आता है उससे आगे, connecting to know each other, learning together, and challenges for intergenerational learning. Why is this intergenerational learning not taking off? It is students to explore their underlying attitudes and perception. The most important is the underlying attitudes and perception of each and every person, which needs to change. See this, that the students after intergenerational training, they develop increased understanding of negative perceptions. The interaction with this elder, they can write a story, a drama based on the elder's life. Second is connecting to know each other. In this forum also, you would be meeting a whole lot of people, but then that meeting is superficial. How many of us would endeavor to go beyond the superficiality? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. Right here, the chief guest needs to leave early, so we'll continue this at a later time.